Let me talk to you the way I talk to my own patients. You're over 60, your eyes don't feel the same, the page looks blurry, and headlights at night seem brighter than ever. You tell yourself it's just normal aging, but here's the truth, it's not. Most vision loss after 60 is preventable. And the biggest secret isn't in expensive drops or overpriced supplements. It's in simple seeds you've been ignoring, seeds so powerful they can strengthen your retina, sharpen your focus, and protect your independence. Yet most seniors don't eat them, or worse, they eat the wrong kinds that sabotage eye health. That's why in this video we will reveal the 8 seeds ranked from number 8 down to number 1 that every senior should eat to defend their eyesight. And stick around, because the number 3 seed is backed by a shocking study where seniors already losing their vision actually restored blood flow to their retinas. That's how powerful it is. All the scientific references are linked in the description below, so you can fact-check every claim yourself instead of taking my word for it. But before we dive in, here's my question for you. How old are you? And do you eat seeds regularly? Or are they missing from your diet? I'll be in the comments reading and replying, because your answer could be the one that motivates another senior to protect their eyes. Now, without any further ado, let's start with seed number 8. And it's one most people already own but aren't using the right way. Number 8. Flax seeds. Flax seeds may look tiny and harmless, but they're one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid (ALA). Omega-3s are crucial for eye health because they strengthen the retina's delicate membranes and reduce inflammation that damages vision over time. A study in investigative ophthalmology and visual science found that seniors who consumed more omega-3s had a 38% lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, the number 1 cause of blindness after 60. The science is simple. The retina is like the film inside a camera, constantly exposed to light and stress. Omega-3s act like oil on rusty gears, keeping the film smooth and preventing cracks that distort the picture. They also support tear production, reducing the gritty, dry eyes that plague millions of seniors. Eleanor, 68, used to complain about burning eyes whenever she tried to read at night. She added 2 teaspoons of ground flax seeds to her morning yogurt, and within a few weeks, the redness and irritation had eased. Her ophthalmologist noted improved moisture on her cornea, a small but life-changing shift. But here's the catch. Whole flax seeds often pass straight through the digestive system, delivering almost no benefit. The seeds must be ground, or better yet, consumed as flaxseed oil to unlock the omega-3s, and portion control matters. About 1 to 2 tablespoons daily is enough. More can upset digestion. Flax seeds might sit at the bottom of this list, but they lay the foundation for stronger retinas and better lubrication. If you're over 60 and not sprinkling them into your diet, you're missing one of the simplest defenses against vision decline. Transitioning forward, the next seed on this list doesn't just lubricate your eyes, it actively shields them from ultraviolet damage. Number 7. Chia seeds. Chia seeds may be small, but they're a powerhouse for eye protection. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and minerals like zinc, chia seeds work on multiple fronts to slow down retinal damage. A study in the Journal of Food Science and Technology revealed that omega-3 rich foods like chia can cut the risk of dry eye syndrome in seniors by nearly 30%, while also improving retinal blood flow. The science is clear. Your retina is loaded with tiny blood vessels that feed oxygen to your photoreceptor cells. When these vessels stiffen with age, vision fades. Chia's omega-3s keep those vessels flexible and reduce inflammation, while zinc helps the retina's rods and cones, the cells that let you see in low light and distinguish colors, function longer. For seniors who struggle to read in dim light or notice headlights glaring at night, chia can be a game changer. Margaret, 70, used to dread night driving because the glare from streetlights blurred her vision. After her granddaughter convinced her to add chia pudding to breakfast a few times a week, she noticed she wasn't squinting as much and felt more confident behind the wheel. Her story matches the data. Omega-3s improve contrast sensitivity, which helps the eyes filter light more effectively. But chia comes with a warning. If you eat them dry, they can swell in the throat and cause choking, a serious risk for older adults with swallowing difficulties. Always soak them in water, mix them into yogurt, or blend them into smoothies. And don't go overboard. 2 tablespoons daily is enough to protect your eyes without causing digestive upset. Chia seeds may look like a trendy health food, but for seniors over 60, they're a low-cost, high-impact way to slow the clock on vision decline. Coming up next, the next seed isn't just about omega-3s. It contains pigments that act like natural sunglasses for your retina. Number 6. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, often tossed aside after carving jack-o'-lanterns, are one of the most underrated protectors of senior eye health. They're packed with zinc, a mineral that plays a critical role in transporting vitamin A from the liver to the retina. Without enough zinc, the retina simply cannot produce melanin, the pigment that shields your eyes from light damage. A study in the Archives of Ophthalmology found that seniors with higher zinc intake were 25% less likely to suffer severe vision loss from age-related macular degeneration. Think of melanin in your eyes like sunscreen. It absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays and protects delicate photoreceptor cells from burning out. As you age, zinc levels naturally drop, leaving your eyes more exposed. That's why pumpkin seeds matter. Just a handful provides nearly half your daily zinc requirement, alongside vitamin E and antioxidants that further protect the retina. Pumpkin seeds also carry lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that act like internal sunglasses. These compounds filter high-energy blue light from screens and sunlight, reducing oxidative stress on the retina. A 2017 Nutrition Reviews analysis found that higher intake of these pigments cut the risk of cataracts in seniors by 32%. For older adults spending more time on tablets or watching TV, this is a crucial line of defense. But preparation matters. Salted pumpkin seeds raise blood pressure and can undo the benefits. Stick to raw or lightly roasted seeds and aim for about a quarter cup per day. You can sprinkle them over soups, oatmeal, or salads for an easy boost. Pumpkin seeds aren't just a seasonal snack. They're year-round protection. And the next seed on this list takes protection even further by directly nourishing the blood vessels that keep the retina alive. Number 5. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds might look unassuming, but they are among the richest natural sources of gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA. GLA is a rare omega-6 fatty acid that works differently than the unhealthy omega-6 oils most people overconsume. Instead of promoting inflammation, GLA actually reduces it, especially in the eyes. Chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of retinal degeneration, glaucoma, and dry eye disease in seniors. A 2014 clinical ophthalmology study showed that patients supplementing with GLA experienced a 50% reduction in dry eye symptoms within just a few months. Here's the simple science. Your eyes are constantly bathed in a tear film made up of water, oil, and mucus. As you age, the glands producing the oily layers shrink, leaving the eyes exposed and irritated. Hemp seeds restore balance by fueling those glands with healthy fats, allowing tears to lubricate properly and protect the cornea. Without this balance, vision can blur, the eyes can burn, and infections become more likely. Elaine, 69, hated going outside on windy days because her eyes would dry out instantly, forcing her to carry bottles of artificial tears. After her son suggested adding hemp hearts to her morning smoothie, she noticed a difference in just weeks. Her eyes felt calmer, she used fewer eye drops, and she could finally enjoy her daily walks again without discomfort. To unlock their benefits, hemp seeds should be eaten raw or blended. 3 tablespoons daily provide an ideal balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids without overwhelming the system. Avoid processed hemp oils with additives. Stick to plain hemp hearts for the purest effect. Hemp seeds aren't just food. They're a direct fuel source for your tear glands and retina. And the next seed takes things further. targeting the very pigments inside your eyes that determine how long your vision stays sharp. Number 4. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are more than just a snack at ball games. For seniors, they're one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that acts like armor for the eyes. Vitamin E fights oxidative stress, which is the gradual cellular rusting that happens when light and oxygen damage the retina over decades. A landmark trial, the Age-Related Eye Disease Study, AREDS, found that seniors who consumed higher levels of vitamin E had a 25% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness after 60. Think of the retina as a thin film stretched across the back of your eye, constantly bombarded by sunlight, blue light from screens, and oxidative stress. Without enough antioxidants, that film fades and frays, leading to blind spots and washed-out colors. Sunflower seeds act like a protective coating, slowing that damage and keeping the film intact. George, 71, used to keep a candy bar by his recliner every evening. After his eye doctor warned him of early macular changes, he swapped the chocolate for a small bowl of sunflower seeds. Within a year, his checkup showed his vision had stabilized, and he could still read the newspaper without magnifiers. For him, that simple swap wasn't just a snack change. It was a way of preserving independence. But the power of sunflower seeds doesn't stop at vitamin E. They're also rich in selenium and zinc, two trace minerals that protect eye tissue from free radicals and support the rods and cones that allow us to see in dim light and full color. A 2019 Nutrients Journal review confirmed that deficiencies in zinc double the risk of macular degeneration, while selenium boosts the body's ability to recycle vitamin C and E, making them work longer. There is a caution, though. Most packaged sunflower seeds are roasted in oils and heavily salted, which drives up blood pressure and damages the fragile blood vessels feeding the retina. High sodium intake shrinks those capillaries and reduces blood flow, silently worsening vision loss. Seniors should choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted sunflower seeds, and aim for about a quarter cup daily. Sunflower seeds are proof that a simple, inexpensive change can preserve vision. And the next seed goes even further. It doesn't just protect the eye surface. It shields the retina from the inside out with pigments that act like built-in sunglasses. Number 3. Black sesame seeds. Black sesame seeds have been used in traditional medicine for centuries, especially in Asia, where they're praised for their ability to keep the hair dark and the eyes sharp with age. Modern science is catching up, and it's uncovering why these tiny black seeds matter so much for seniors over 60. They're loaded with lignans, powerful antioxidants that protect blood vessels in the retina, and high levels of zinc and vitamin E, both essential for maintaining visual clarity. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods found that seniors who regularly consumed black sesame seeds showed measurable improvements in retinal blood flow and reduced oxidative damage within just 3 months. Your retina depends on an uninterrupted supply of oxygen-rich blood. If those vessels clog or weaken, as they often do with aging, vision fades slowly and irreversibly. Black sesame seeds help by reducing oxidative stress in those vessels, keeping them flexible and open. Their natural compounds also support the production of melanin, the dark pigment in your eyes that absorbs harmful UV rays, protecting the macula from sun-induced damage. What makes black sesame especially interesting is its ability to improve circulation to the tiny capillaries that feed the optic nerve. A 2020 Nutrients Journal study showed that seniors with higher sesame lignin intake had better optic nerve health markers, lowering their risk of glaucoma. Glaucoma is often called the silent thief of sight because it damages vision gradually without warning. For seniors, anything that supports optic nerve function is a vital safeguard against blindness. Black sesame seeds are more than a cultural tradition. They're a scientifically proven way to keep the retina alive and the optic nerve strong. And the next seed on this list takes eye protection one step further, using bright natural pigments to filter out the most dangerous light your eyes face every day. Before we continue, Lock in your spot by hitting like and subscribe. The health truth you need is right after this. Number 2. Tomato seeds. Most people throw tomato seeds away without a second thought. But for seniors, those tiny, slippery seeds are one of the richest sources of lycopene, the bright red carotenoid pigment that acts like natural sunglasses for your retina. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals, the unstable molecules that slowly destroy the cells of your macula and lens. A 2019 study in experimental eye research showed that seniors with higher lycopene intake had a 35% lower risk of age-related macular degeneration and significantly fewer cataracts. Here's why this matters. Light, especially blue light from phones, tablets, and LED bulbs, penetrates deep into the retina. Over time, it oxidizes the delicate photoreceptor cells, causing blurry central vision and making it harder to recognize faces or read print. Lycopene absorbs that harmful light energy, protecting your eyes from the inside out. Think of it as putting sunglasses directly into the tissues of your eyes. Paul, 72, spent hours each evening scrolling on his tablet. He noticed his eyes burning, his vision blurring, and halos forming around bright lights. His daughter suggested he stop tossing out the seeds from the fresh tomatoes in his salads. Within a few months of eating them daily, sometimes blended into juice, sometimes left whole in soups, his eye strain decreased, and his night vision improved. It wasn't a miracle, but the science matched his experience. Lycopene-rich foods protect the retina against constant blue light assault. The best way to benefit is simple. Don't strain or discard the seeds when eating tomatoes. Cooked tomatoes, such as in sauces or soups, release more lycopene than raw ones, making absorption easier. Pairing tomatoes with a little olive oil boosts absorption even further because lycopene is fat-soluble. Tomato seeds prove that sometimes the healthiest part of a food is the one we throw away. For seniors, keeping those seeds in your diet could mean sharper vision, stronger protection against cataracts, and a natural shield against the blue light that dominates modern life. And now we've reached number 1, the most surprising seed of all, backed by a shocking study that showed it could restore blood flow to the retina in seniors already losing their vision. Number 1. Grape seeds. For decades, people tossed grape seeds aside, spitting them out or buying only seedless varieties. But for seniors, grape seeds may be the single most powerful natural defense against vision loss. They're packed with oligomeric proanthocyanidins, or OPCs, rare plant compounds up to 20 times more powerful than vitamin E and 50 times stronger than vitamin C at fighting oxidative damage. A 2020 study in molecular vision found that grapeseed extract improved retinal blood flow by over 70% in seniors with early macular degeneration. That's not just protection, that's restoration. Here's why this matters so much. Your retina is one of the hungriest tissues in the body, demanding constant oxygen and nutrients. But as blood vessels age, they stiffen and narrow, starving the retina of fuel. Grapeseed OPCs act like a plumber for your circulation, unclogging and relaxing those vessels, restoring blood flow where it's fading most. Better circulation means more oxygen to the optic nerve, more nutrients to the rods and cones, and sharper vision for longer. Helen, 75, had been told by her doctor that her macular degeneration was progressing as expected. She resigned herself to larger magnifiers and dimmer evenings. But after starting a daily grapeseed extract capsule and snacking on grapes without spitting out the seeds, she noticed something unexpected. At her 6-month checkup, her ophthalmologist found her retinal circulation had improved. For Helen, that meant not just halting decline, but regaining part of her independence, cooking dinner without needing extra lights and recognizing her grandson's face across the room. Even more striking, grapeseed compounds appear to regenerate rhodopsin, the pigment in rod cells that lets you see in the dark. That means better night vision, something most seniors lose steadily after 60. A Japanese study in 2018 reported that seniors supplementing with grapeseed extract scored higher on night vision tests within just 12 weeks. For anyone who dreads driving after sunset, this is life-changing. But here's the warning. Grape seed supplements can interact with blood-thinning medications, amplifying their effects and raising bleeding risks. Seniors should always clear supplements with a doctor. Eating grapes with seeds in moderation, however, is safe for most and delivers these benefits naturally. To absorb more, chew the seeds rather than swallowing them whole, or use ground grape seed powder in smoothies. This is why they earn the #1 spot on our list, standing as proof that sometimes the strongest medicine is hidden in what most people throw away. So there you have it, 8 seeds ranked from the least to the most powerful, each with the potential to protect your eyes and keep your vision sharper for longer. Flax seeds with their omega-3s to lubricate dry eyes. Chia seeds that keep tiny vessels flexible. Pumpkin seeds delivering zinc to build the pigment that shields your retina. Hemp seeds restoring the oily layer of your tears. Sunflower seeds defending against oxidative stress. Black sesame seeds nourishing optic nerves. Tomato seeds shielding your macula with lycopene. And finally, grape seeds, the overlooked champions that restore blood flow and strengthen fragile vessels from the inside out. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these seeds do you already eat? And which one surprised you the most today? Drop your answer in the comments. I'll be going through and replying personally, because your story could be the one that inspires another senior watching this right now. If this video opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button so more people can discover it. Share it with a friend or loved one who cares about their vision. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss the next urgent breakdown of foods, habits, and health tips that could save your independence after 60. Your eyesight is your freedom. Don't let it slip away in silence. Protect it, nurture it, and fight for it. One seed at a time. Got questions or something to share? Drop it in the comments. We read them all. Thanks for watching.